Hello everyone and welcome to my screencast about JavaScript math object. In this screencast, I will show you functions and constants that are available in the math object. This tutorial was created by w3schools.com and you can find link to it in the description below. So the JavaScript math object allows you to perform mathematical tasks on numbers. Math is not a constructor. All properties, methods of object can be called by using math as an object without creating it. So you don't have to create a new object in order to use it. You can simply call the members, like the constant pi in this case. And in this tutorial at w3schools.com, you can try it yourself. You can just click on try it yourself button and it will give you a demo of the code. So you can see that it's getting the value of pi and assigning it to this paragraph, and you can see the output here. So let's return to the remaining functions. So we start with the math.round, accepts a number and returns the round value of that. So in this example, 4.7 returns 5, 4.4 returns 4. Then we have math.power returns the value of x to the power of y. 8 raised to power 2 is 64 in this example. And other functions are square root, sqrt, absolute value, abs, seal and floor. Seal and floor are also similar to the round function with some minor difference. Like the seal function provided the rounded up to its nearest integer. So 4.5, the nearest up value is 5. Math.floor returns the value of rounded x rounded down to its nearest integer, so it's rounded down. So nearest down value to 4.7 is 4, so it returns 4 in this example. These kind of functions are very useful in financial applications and where you're doing a lot of calculations and rounding things. Then we have some trigonometric functions like sine and cos. They are also very simple to use. This example, if you want to get sine of 90, you can use this, like 90 multiplied by math.pi divided by 180, so it returns 1 in this case. So let's also look at some other functions, math.min and math.max. These are also useful functions, and they accept multiple arguments in a list. You can provide comma separated values in this case, and math.min gives you the smallest number and math.max gives you the largest number. So as you can see that this returns -2, which is the smallest number, and math.max returns the largest number, so which is 150. Then we have math.random. It returns a random value between 0 and 1. 0 is inclusive and 1 is exclusive. So we can see how to use that. It returns a value between 0 and 1. Let's have a look at that. So you can see this is a value returned by this function random, and it's a different value every time. So it can be used in different scenarios, like maybe when you want to create a game, you can use random numbers. So let's also look at some of the constants. So these are math properties, and JavaScript provides eight mathematical constants that can be accessed with the math object. So all of these constants are available. Let's have a look at this. So you can see all the corresponding values are printed out here. And then you can see that unlike other global objects, the math object has no constructor. Methods and properties are static. You can directly call them without creating an object. All methods and properties, constants, can be used without creating a math object first. So this is very useful when you want to use many of these provided functions without having to create an object. So here's a complete list of the available methods in the math object. So you can see the methods and the descriptions. And it brings me to the end of the tutorial. There are some exercises here that you can try and practice your skills. Maybe I'll do that in the next screencast. So I hope this introduction was helpful, and now you have a better understanding of the math object. And with that, I'll complete this tutorial and see you in the next screencast.